do that. Yeah, I wanna check out exactly what they have before I listen to that. What's that? That's empty. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this should be a more than adequate return for our efforts.
What's wrong with me? Laceration. What the fuck? Oh, I need to. Damn. I should read that plate. Job's done. Doesn't really help anything. Emma.
Let's have a look around. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Anyone needs a dumbbell?
There's got to be something useful out here.
Always something useful. Oh, someone put a box on it. I will admit that I can't jump from it. Why is the settler there? Where do we need to go? I lost the way. No, this might be the wrong way, but it looks more interesting. Or maybe I can't. I have a feeling, well, it's quite a nice landscape, but what on earth is the track? I kind of lost the track, but I need to go that way. Oh dear. Is it down there? Oh. I think this is my No Man's Sky jetpack usage. Learning a little bit of doing things differently. Come on, one more. Ah, shit. This game don't always like when things are being a little bit too creative. Come on. Don't do do that. Come on. I am not really doing myself any favors here. Yeah, I needed to try that out. How are you doing? No, long time no see. I kind of had to try it
What's the
out,
news?
and it's an interesting game, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's.
What happened? Did you find those men?
I was a little bit right on saying they shouldn't have been.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then.
They shouldn't have been
They must have
slacking
been
off
crazy
every
or
other
desperate,
space
trying to
game
take on the
because
Freestar Rangers.
they are not
So
better
who
than
were
any
they?
of the others. They
Why
have
did they want my
aspects which
farm?
are good, and they have aspects which are less good.
They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
Yeah, I
If you
agree.
have any
Too
more
much
trouble,
talk.
give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get
I know
someone
you
out here.
you can click through them, but
All right,
if you
Deputy,
haven't seen
let's
them
get back to the
before,
rock.
then
We need to
you
report this
kind
to the
of
marshal.
need, because you get a lot of information.
Oh, Lord, not this again. I know exactly where you're headed, and you can just stop right there.
Nicely done.
Oh well. Yeah, it's not as smooth a game as you would expect in our day and time. I agree on that. Should not be necessary. It has filled up with several 100 gigabyte on my hard drive, so there
Lifting off
should
right
be
away,
something
or do you
stored
need
there.
a little bit of time?
What do you want now?
Good to see you.
Why are you laying in my bed?
Yes. Yes, have a look.
No, the planets is even randomly generated, so your game and my game will not be the same. So we can land on the same spot on a planet and have two different experiences.
Bye.
That's the funny thing. Both my son and my daughter played the game, and they have very different experiences from what I have. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
I actually need to empty my bag first. Ship there. But I like the storylines. They are actually quite good. I wish we could add that into No Man's Sky, for instance, and use that engine. That would be a good merge, I think. But that's my that's very much my opinion more than anything else, because I know I'm a little bit I'm a sucker for a good storyline. Yeah, see, I never got to play Skyrim, so I actually don't know. I have played Elder Scrolls and Elder Scrolls Online, and I think they got something right in it, in that, but again, they announced Elder Scroll Online as the RPG MMO and so on, that would kill games like World of Warcraft and others, but to be honest, I don't even think they came close. Oh, I'll put it on my list. I have a whole list of games I should play, and to be honest, I don't mind trying out games. That's absolutely fine. I do like a good recommendation. No, that's not what we want. No. That's absolutely not necessary. I have the whole Bethesda catalog in through Xbox Game Pass, so I have a feeling it is there. One thing I don't do, I don't pay money for games I don't have to pay money for. If I really enjoy a game and I can't get it through Game Pass, then we can talk about buying it, but exactly. Now they have made the whole catalog pretty much available, so I'm going to work my way through the list. But that's actually one thing which is interesting, because Microsoft also want Blizzard, and if they are going to somehow merge Elder Scroll Online and World of Warcraft together to one humongous RPG game, that could be very interesting, because both could actually benefit from each other. But let's see how that goes. They might just or they want to pay for it, but it has been complained to the trade game platforms like PS and Sony is very annoyed that they claim that Microsoft will have monopoly on certain things. So that's one of the things we have to kind of look a little bit and see what happens, because it's actually not entirely good to know what the outcome will be. Yeah, they are. They are absolutely great, because they give you, at least for now, something to do when you get into the line where you don't really know you're stuck on one of the main mission lines. Then it's actually nice to have options. And I do think that these are very heavy and they're not very good. I don't know why I picked them up. But I would say that I play it once a week on stream, and I have another character I play in between when I have time and possibility. Yeah, feel free. It's always nice to have people back. Thank you, and you have a good time. Take care. And we're loading. Yeah.
Hey, deputy.
Just making my way.
Turn.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels.
Or the canteen.
Why do I keep running wrong here?
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Wrong office. Where? Oh, yeah. not there at the moment. Okay. There is the door. Oh. I'm an expert in getting lost.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them.
Yeah.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago.
Funny.
After the Battle
Cavalry.
of Nina.
It's a horsebound.
What was left of it anyway. No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Go to Polvo. Oh, Jesus.
I think the Marshal was right about you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you saying that?
Excuse me. Be safe out there. I'm grateful to have a little more help around here. Remember, your first duty is to protect. Excuse me.
So you're not saying anything, you're just... okay. Fine. That's the way you want to play it.
A year or 2 back, I shared a drink with Ron.
Well... And we're waiting for loading screen. So, have I been away long enough?
You ask me, traveling in Freestar collective space without a reliable sidearm is just asking for trouble.
What the?
Okay. If you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more
So,
than
if
happy to
anyone has
see this.
come around to watch No Man's Sky, that will be tomorrow. Oh dear, they don't have any of those I need. Okay. Okay. Well, oh, he's running.
Hey there.
Aquila City's always hopping.
I wish sometimes. But it's funny, I heard this a couple of times now that people are actually comparing Starfield with Skyrim in space. And I have actually never played Skyrim, and I did intend to do it at some point, but
We're ready to depart. How have you been?
kind of got away from it. So, before I leave here, I'm going to take a very short 2 minutes bathroom break, so stay with me. So, we're back again. Do I have mic? Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's kind of interesting, but that's like it's always is with things like this. How you actually get on from this point into I'm almost tempted to say the end game, and when is the end game in this, and what is actually the end of where we go with all this. That's a little bit difficult to predict at this point. I'm not very far into the game on this character, and the other one I have is gone a little bit further.
Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Oh. So.
Alright, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see what happens here. Well, as I said before, I'm sorry if there's a little bit unsolicited noises today. Some of our animals might come. But down, I guess. Breaking my legs again. That's out to space. I don't want to go that way. Move. There you go.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits. As you can see, I made much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help.
So, what we actually need to repair? Doesn't say. Ah, okay. Something is showing this way on this platform. I don't know if there's any mobs in here. If that's the case, to deal with them. It's a nice ship. There we go. I already did 2 of them, so.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Oh. Okay. Is that because I'm stuck with the ship? Could be. I mean, sometimes. Where the hell am I docked to? Okay, it's not up here. Oh, down again. Was it all down? Oh dear. I'm very good at getting lost, even in ships. Especially my own ship. There's one off. Why is she standing that up there looking smug? There's a ladder there, oh god. Oh man. I really need to learn certain things. Yeah. So when you're docked to something, you can't just even though that's not always completely true, but didn't play that very well, did I?
Shield up and fire.
Target restored its shields.
Time to die. Oh, this is gonna be good.
There we go. That was much better. But for some reason these were this time lower, so... Always remember to pick up if you don't do, you lose whatever they have. It could be a lot of money, it can be things to repair your ship with. And, yeah, it's a good thing actually to get whatever you need. And everything free is good, of things you can use. There we go. Then we go back and go to Uptown on Polvo. Can't always remember what's where, but that's just how it is.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hometown.
thing. This is no, it's not going badly. I would be wrong to say it is actually going quite well. It's one of these things. It's always it's always a little bit of a drag when you have to wait, but yeah.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Actually, why is that always coming up when I look here? Ship. Cargo hold. All seems to be fine. Resources. It's just sitting there. Should have some ship parts. It's actually one thing which is very important to always. I only have one. Inventory. 8. No. Huh. I don't know. That is just well. So whenever you have been to a space battle, I would advise you to go and talk to the technicians and pay them to repair your ship. I don't know if I want to sell anything. I don't think I have anything to sell at this point. No. So there's the Rangers. That's not what I want right now. I want to find... Where's the technician's office?
It's great to see you.
Is that him? Or is he security? Yeah, they all look like... There he is. They all the securities look like they're the same. No matter where you land.
Yeah, right here for you.
Why does he have a
Looks
space?
to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I'm not sure I'm going to buy anything, but that's actually a nice ship. Which dog that was? That was actually the one pickup. Whoa. 0.5%. What? This really look weird. Narcissus. It's a nice looking one, but I don't like the crew capacity. Half a crew. Frontier. That's the only ship I have, so no, I'm not selling. Okay. I like to view and modify my ships. No. Not at this point. Not at this point. I'll do that if I find out there's something I can't do, but apart from that, no. Where is Nia?
Hi.
As a citizen. I don't speak with citizens.
Ron hopes the best thing that happened to
A
us.
little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
There's defense. There's offense. I have been told.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist?
And the law.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, don't even think about stealing. No haggling. The price, and then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. What are you looking for?
I don't know. later. Speechless fire. A lot of space trucker stuff. I don't want to be a space trucker. Do I have anything I want to sell? Weapons? No. Why did all those? Oh, some of them is here, so he got lots of money, so I can actually empty out a little bit. Keeping some of them back, especially when I get something which is better, I might sell it, but apart from that, no. Deep mining. Thing is, you don't want things which is in no way Jesus. What the fuck? Aid and resources I'm not selling. This is some of the stuff I have on the ship. This is a tricky one because you sometimes actually need it. Why do I have 4 of them? Sometimes speculating, why do I have that? I know certain things I have is absolutely ridiculous, but weapon workbench, can I actually do anything to them?
Anything going on?
Pretty quiet. People complaining about it.
So, nothing to do then?
Good day.
I was thinking of doing some target practice later. Shoot up some models.
Smart change. That should make the weapon much more effective.
That's actually interesting. That is actually interesting.
Howdy.
Howdy.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Thing is, you can do things if you want to. Where is Nia?
Oh no, certainly embodies the saying, has spared no expense.
Oh, she's over there. Jesus.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. Sure, I'll be right here when you want to head out.
I'm going to take a little break. Sorry for that. I just heard some very weird noises, so I had to check that out. So. Well, let's get done with this.
You ready to head upstairs? His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
The application list is a parsec long. I've been trying to get my brother a job here. He's got a great search.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the town floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
It's actually a horrible haircut I have.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for welfare. Everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Oh. I just lost my screen.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of
You
Governors.
just have to mention that. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'm not certain why you choose to back this Freestar elitist snob, but that's your choice. I'll back your play, but I don't have to like it.
Sarah, please.
Tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Now, what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Yeah, of course they would.
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hopetech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hopetech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hopetech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. You can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hopetech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust.
Oh dear.
And my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
Ah, your people.
I hope so.
No, you are Hope.
There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Why did you come running like that? I honest. Oh. That was not. I want some fun. She has a little bit too much stiff upper lip sometimes. That's not what you're carrying. It's what I'm carrying. Oh, I don't have them with me. Okay. No, it's okay.
Bye for now.
Okay, we need to go to Neon. Can I just jump there from here? Looks like it. Yeah, it's
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
well, let's go to Neon. Good news is I don't have to. Still brawling there. I don't have to repair my ship because I haven't had anything since we left Hopetown, so I don't have anything to sell either. Shadows and neon.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Okay.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Don't move, Nesha!
Yeah. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Okay, I was not aware Neon was kind of a oil rig or something like that. Okay.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Jesus. The music there is somewhat well, I don't know.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just...
You do.
Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty. shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks, you have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on.
She is not liking a lot here.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that a Neon staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here,
It's he just go through the door mid-sentence and Jesus.
but you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and we'll fit right in.
Shortages over Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought he might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Optech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Didn't mean to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, but dead.
Oh dear.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Down here. Ooh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Well, that's a good question. How people can actually stand that. It's one of the things I've always been amazed by. People This game sometimes is, let's call it challenging.
This is private property.
Let me in. Let me in. Come on, let me in. Talk to me.
Better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me. Let me think about it. I don't think so. Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost! Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger, and you ain't him. As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit.
Oh,
this will get you in.
They're stealing my money. That's one. Can't even talk to her. Why isn't it loaded in properly?
What? Got a problem?
Yeah.
Something I can do for you, friend. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn. Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. Seems to me like you're a long way from Aquila City. Well, that's easy to promise, but I ain't sure you can deliver on what you're suggesting. How much time you've got isn't my problem. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
Oh, I pushed the wrong one. Ah, I checked the whole shit here.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Not empty yet.
Someone thinks she's the law around here.
What sounded like someone is making popcorn. 5, 3 and 2. That one. So that one would go on there. That one would go on. No. That one goes there. So that one is there. That one is there. breaking things, but I will get that cleaned up. The worst case that will happen is that Sarah starts telling me off. Well, that confess fast travel, okay. Why does it want me to go there? I'm not going back to where we were. Why it doesn't want me to go to the other platform? I'm confused right now. Okay.
I've seen them at least 3 times. They hit the bars, pilot. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping you'd come around when you saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage causing problems.
This is
Look,
good.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right?
Yeah.
You want to stop around?
So, madame.
Well, look who's here to spoil my day.
Oh, I would say you brought this on yourself. Yeah.
Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even keep the ship. I gave it to some men. It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure nobody got hurt. Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they were going or why. Look, I wouldn't have gotten involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Oh dear.
It's not that simple. Maybe. Need to think about it. All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here, take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Deck. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
Yes, what?
Bye. I've got nothing else for you.
I want to talk to you.
Pardon what you wanted. Now leave me alone.
Hey, I'm busy. You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
Do I have to have any? No. So these machines, you can actually clear any bounty you have on you. And there's special boards if you get bored. I didn't know you could actually deliver passengers. Interesting. Well, back to Aquila City. So let's land at Aquila City. So again, I don't have to repair my ship because I haven't been fighting or anything, so...
You should ask Sam about Akina sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
So before I do anything else, I have a little side thing to do. When you have stolen goods, then go to the trade authorities and trade with them.
The trade authority.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Got it.
What? No. What the? Buh. That was a mistake that was on. So, was there any weapons? They were all normal. Ammo. That one. Salon. 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 Right. So, back. Back. Shit. I just did something stupid, but never mind that.
Happy to.
So, I shouldn't have gone that far. The thing is, I should have gone there and then I could buy back. But then you can buy it back to the same price that you just sold it for. So, I made some stupid thing, but that's fine. So weapons I just sold. Ammo I don't have any more stolen. That is fine, that's fine. Misk is all fine. So, but whenever you get stolen goods, go to the trade authorities and actually that way wash the stolen label off. Because they don't care what you come with. It's another thing with contraband, and if you get taken with the contraband in the scans, they will take your stolen items as well. And I would say that's why you have to be a little bit careful. If you end up in prison, you lose experience points, so it can be a little bit costly. So to talk to someone. Bonk. One floor up.
Always painting too much.
Bonk.
Deputy! Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna.
Hello, boss.
I need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a Ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hope. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. When the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Oh dear. So oh, Jesus. This is taking its time. I think I will start talking a little bit about the coming week. Tomorrow, from 8 o'clock UK time, I will be playing Permadeath Save and see if I can stay alive in that. It is in No Man's Sky, and that will be the real thing to go into. That is it is going to be that, and oh, I should have taken that. Okay, have to wait for the next one.
Captain on deck.
Yeah. I'm actually going to leave this for now because we're getting up close to 1 o'clock, which is my clock out time. So Starfield will be back next Sunday, and the rest of the week will be No Man's Sky in 2 different flavors. One is a permadeath game, and the other one is the no money challenge. So that is what we are going for the rest of the week. And as said, Sunday is Starfield Day, and we will continue this save there. So that is kind of what we will be doing. We are trying to become a Freestar Ranger, which is not a bad thing. Just take a little bit of sleep here so my health is up.
We've got the stars to explore.
So we are saving the game. And we are quitting the game. So I would say thank you for watching, and I'll bid everyone a good night, good evening, good day if you're in different time zones. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time, where we're back to No Man's Sky and permadeath game. So see you there. Take care.